So, I heard that there was a possibility that the Minnesota state governor would be lifting the CDC thing for, let's see here. It says Governor Tim Walz says he will sign an executive order tomorrow, which at the time of the post meant today, that will lift the statewide mask mandate. So, there's a possibility the mask mandate. Anyway, so he's supposedly signing something at some point later today, as of when I'm recording this, that says people are now able to not wear masks. Somebody left a comment on that saying, "But I thought Dictator Walz was gonna make us wear masks forever." And somebody else replied, "Now he's telling us no masks, they're collecting face recognition data to take away our freedoms." Well, which is it, you idiots? Is it the masks are taking away our freedoms, or you don't have to wear masks and it's still taking away our freedoms? Which is it? Well, I'm out. Well, I only got a few small things in Target. Regardless of whether the city ordinance is still there, where you have to wear a mask, whether or not that's lifted, I'm still choosing to wear the mask. For one reason. I don't trust the people that are in these shopping areas, regardless of whether it's downtown Target or somewhere else. An example of why I don't trust these people is a couple years ago, somebody wound up dropping their phone when I was out with Eric. Somebody dropped their phone. Eric and I picked it up, gave it back to him, because he would have lost it otherwise. And the dude tried giving Eric a kiss. Leaned in like he was gonna just full-blown, kiss him. Dude was drunk, but because of that, and because of a few other things, I don't trust any of the idiots around here. Hey, John. So the ones over here are just throwing stuff around. And that motherfucker's just watching everything. So, people wonder why I do not go out. When I was out earlier today, I get to where I catch the train, and there's somebody there threatening to kill white people specifically. And he's sitting there lunging at white people that walk by, trying to scare them, trying to act like he's actually going to beat their ass. So, I don't go out because I don't want to deal with all the bullshit and drama that comes with what I saw. But I'm trying to log into my Epic Games account, and I'm having an issue getting into it. It logged me out, and now I'm having trouble getting back in. Which means I'm going to be having some trouble getting into games like Core, Fortnite, stuff like that. So let's see what happens when I do this. Again, press continue to close this window and go back to the Epic Games launcher. But as you can see, I've got quite a few games scheduled to come out. Oh, there we go. I got back into Epic Games. Let's see if it has any updates. Well, that's neat. Beast Boy from Teen Titans is now in Fortnite. Hey, screw you, game. Come on. Hit the ball. Hit it. Hit the ball. There. 15 millionth time is the fucking charm. That didn't even shoot. Yep, because why do I want to fucking play this game without lag? Come on. How am I not in last? Both in. Yep. Oh yeah, nice. Well, I just got done editing through the first part of my vlog, and I was thinking, people were complaining about facial recognition, having the government use facial recognition on us after removing the masks. What about phones? What about driver's licenses? What about all this other stuff that the government's already using for facial recognition stuff? I mean, in Minnesota, they have the photo IDs, regardless of whether it's just a regular ID or if it's a driver's license, regardless of what it is. Those expire every 4 years, which means the government's got a picture of how you look every 4 years. That's in addition to people using Instagram and Facebook and all that for selfies and stuff. So, the main reason I don't answer any messages on Instagram, which is something that I have said, I've put in Instagram pictures that I do not respond to messages on Instagram. The main reason being, those messages are generally either spam or scams. And when they're spam, it's usually porn bots. When it is not porn bots, I just got a message probably half an hour ago from on Instagram. The message reads, "Hi, I'm a brand manager at Venus," which is the Instagram page for a woman's jewelry brand. We're currently looking for brand ambassadors who are willing to represent our brand worldwide. I checked and reviewed your profile, and we are interested to sponsor you and give you items for free. If you want to earn a 15% commission and another $500 for top ambassadors, then you should definitely grab this opportunity. So, let us see here. I looked it up. Does sell women's jewelry and watches. Company email. They have a phone number. Company address. United Kingdom. Now it is currently 9:06 p.m. I looked up the time in London. It is 3:06 a.m. in London, which means, according to this message, they have a brand manager online at 3 a.m., which I'm not saying it's not true, but I am saying it is kind of suspicious, seeing as most businesses, at least in the US, usually tend to start around between 6 and 8 a.m. for that kind of stuff. Whatever time zone they're in, usually starts about 6 to 8 a.m. and usually ends between about 5 and 10 p.m. for brand managers, for social media people, and whatnot. Having said that, I'm currently sending an email to this company, and, well, let's see what they say, but here's the thing. I highly doubt, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll take back what I said, and I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm just saying, I'm suspicious of it. I'm not saying anything about this being true or untrue. I am saying I'm suspicious. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to look into it. If I did receive this message at whatever time it is there, about 3 a.m. their time. So if they did have somebody there at 3 a.m. that wound up sending me something, I want to make sure that it's the actual company sending it and not somebody trying to scam me or, pretend that I'm, this, that, or the other. So, if you guys want to hear about whether or not this is a real thing or not, let me know in the comments down below. I'm currently about to start writing the email. I've got another email that I sent out, I believe it was yesterday, but let us see how everything goes. Because, I don't know if I said anything, is a women's jewelry thing, which means that if they did reach out to me, I'm going to have to find a way to advertise their product. So again, if you want me to keep you all updated on this, please let me know down below. I will send out the emails. Long story short, I received a message on Instagram that I don't know whether or not it's from the company or not, because of the fact that when I did the research, it was sent just before 3 a.m. London time, which is where the company is based out of. Now, having said all that, with, whatever I decide to put in the video, I am always grateful that people or businesses reach out to try to ask me to promote their product. But seeing as it's already after 9 o'clock at night where I live, which is just after 3 a.m. in London, I've got my suspicions, especially since they reached out through Instagram, and I am still a very small Instagrammer. So, I have my suspicions. I could be wrong, and if I am, great. But if I'm right, I don't know. So, I just received the email back from the company. Again, this company is... As soon as I receive the information, I'll work out I'm going to be working out something with the company. So, as soon as I get all that, y'all will see the message that they want me to say. I do want to run it by them first, so since I'm going to be working with them, I want to run it by them, make sure that what I say is up to their standards, and then I'll work out the ad or product placement or whatever you want to call it. Let us see what happens. After a bit more research, my suspicions were raised again. They do have a website. I think I mentioned this before. They do have a website. The address listed on the website is in London, and at the time I received the message from them, it was like right around 3 o'clock a.m. for them, which is right around 9 o'clock p.m. for me. Alright, so, yes, they have a website. Yes, they have an Instagram. And yes, the website has a phone number and an address. But I search up the address, and it says that the address is associated with something called ALGID cards. So a lanyard company in England is at that address that they gave. Alright, on further inspection, let me pull up the message again. So the address that was associated with the company on the website lists them in London. But I go to Google Maps and type in the name of the company on Google Maps, and I get something called Fort right in the middle of Little Brazil on the island of Manhattan in New York City. The reason that raised my suspicions is because damn near everything has an online presence. Alright? And everywhere that's got an online presence should be able to be corroborated on Google Maps. Can't find the company on Google Maps at all. But I did find sardines. Hi. Anyway, as you can see, I'm probably tired. Or, as you can probably see, I'm tired. It is almost midnight, and I barely got any sleep last night, and I've been up for a while. I think I got like 4 hours of sleep, maybe. If I was lucky, I got 4 hours of sleep. So, I'm going to end the video here, finish editing, get to bed, and then if I remember, I'll start uploading the video tomorrow because I have trouble with the internet. So, I'm going to end the video. If you guys made it this far, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, hit that bell notification, and I do look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.